statue of the Seven. There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the Seven's protection over the world. Among the 7 gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the Anemo god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why. As we all know, poetry and language flow like the wind. There'll definitely be someone there who knows about your sister. At least that's what Paimon thinks. Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it. Ooh, did you just feel the elements of the world? Seems all you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power of Anemo. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you. Uh-huh, it's because you're not from this world to begin with. If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstad, the city of freedom. Mondstad is the city of wind because they worship the god of Anemo. So perhaps, because you got power from the god of Anemo, you can find some clues there. There are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your sister. Let's move then. The elements in this world responded to your prayers, and Paimon thinks that's a lovely sign. Wow, what is that? There's something huge in the sky! It's headed towards the heart of the forest! We must proceed with caution. Huh? Look at that!
Don't be afraid. It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Who's there?
That was close. Paimon almost got blown away. Luckily, Paimon managed to grab hold of your hair. Thanks. Just what was that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten. It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking to the dragon. Of course not. Oh, what's that? There's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there. Let's go take a closer look. Be careful! Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this. Paimon's never seen a stone like this before, so Paimon can't tell what it is. All Paimon knows is that it's dangerous. Best we put it away for now. Okay, we've got it. Now let's get out of here.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
May the Anemo god protect you, stranger. I am Amber, outrider for the Knights of Favonius. You don't look like citizens of Mondstad. Explain yourselves.
Well, we're not looking for trouble.
That's what all the troublemakers say. Doesn't sound like a local name to me. And this mascot, what's the deal with it?
Hey! That's even worse than being a mascot!
So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right? Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstad recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible. It's not far from here. I'll escort you there.
Oh, aren't you out here for some other reason?
I am, but not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing that too. Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight. I give you my apologies, strange yet respectable travelers.
That sounded so fake!
Do you have something against the type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius Handbook? These monsters have been getting too close to the city recently. My task this time is to clear out their camp. Huh, nothing to it. Though I've gotta say, you surprised me a little with your moves there. Thanks for the backup. How'd it feel?
Now that you mention it, how is it the Hilly Trails ended up here? These creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so close to cities like this.
Exactly. It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the dragon, Stormterror, has been around a lot more recently, our orchards have been destroyed and the local market has been affected as well. When the storms hit, we usually end up with at least a few injuries, so the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to defend the area.
So these annoying creatures have been getting closer and closer to the city?
Exactly. That said, clearing this camp helped make the area a little bit safer. Come with me. A responsible knight must make sure to see you to the city safely. Let me officially introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom. Travelers under the protection of the Knights of Favonius, welcome to Mondstad.
Finally, no more having to camp outdoors. But the city folk don't look too cheery.
Everyone's been put out of place by Stormterror recently. But everything will turn out fine as long as Jean's with us.
Jean?
Acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Jean, Defender of Mondstad. With Jean on our side, surely even the vicious Stormterror will be no match for us. Before I take you guys to the Knights of Favonius headquarters, I have a present for you, Traveler. It's a reward for helping me clear out that Hilichurl camp.
Hey! Why doesn't Paimon get a reward?
Because this reward is useless to you, Paimon. But I'll treat you to a traditional Mondstad delicacy, sticky honey roast.
Sticky honey roast!
Come with me. We'll head to the city's, high ground. So, the present I want to give you is a wind glider. Outriders use them to ride the wind, and the people of Mondstad love using them too. I brought you here to give it to you, so you can experience it right away.
Wow, you're really excited about these wind gliders, huh?
Well, that's because the wind is the heart and soul of Mondstad. Alrighty then, enough talk. Let's give it a whirl. It's easy to use, but you still need to pay attention to my instructions.
The sky. With the power of 1,000 winds. Now, concentrate. See yourself grasping the wind. Harness its energy.
Who said that?
Are you hurt?
You've actually got the power to go up against the dragon. Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
Stormterror is attacking Mondstad itself! Kaya, Traveler, you've come at the right time. We must...
Hold on, Amber. Are you perhaps forgetting to introduce us?
Oh, right. This is Kaya, our cavalry captain. These two are travelers from afar.
From afar? Is that all we know of them?
Long story short...
I see. Welcome to Mondstad. Though you haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. I understand the anguish of being separated from family. I'm not really sure why you're looking for the Anemo god. Oh, but everyone has their secrets, right? Relax. I won't press you for more. First and foremost, on behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I would like to extend our thanks to you for your help just now. Your fight to defend the city against the dragon just now was witnessed by no small number of citizens. The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius is also very interested in meeting you, and formally invites you both to our headquarters.
This seems to be the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Let's head in.
Jean, what's the hurry? I thought we agreed to meet them here.
There have been sightings of storm terror outside the city. Once we meet, we must...
Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes.
Jean, I've brought them. And once it was over, I brought them straight here.
Mondstad welcomes you, Windborn travelers. I am Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. This is Lisa, our resident librarian.
Oh, are you sweeties here to help us out? You're both so adorable. Sadly, the timing is regrettable. Storm terror has caused quite a ruckus in the region since its recent resurgence. Simply put, Mondstad's elemental sphere and ley lines are now akin to a yarn ball in the paws of a kitten. For a mage, it couldn't get much worse. My skin is one elemental particle away from a full-blown breakout.
If it weren't for this interference, the Knights of Favonius would have better ways to help you than just putting up missing person posters. We simply ask that you repose in Mondstad while we help you seek out your sister.
Paimon will help too.
Good. In that case, we need a plan.
With Stormterror now directly attacking Mondstad, we may have an opportunity to cut this problem off at the source. Lisa has revealed the sources of Stormterror's power with her detection magic.
Is that so?
They're located in the abandoned Four Winds temples. Stormterror's ability to whip up these kinds of storms can be attributed to it drawing power from the temples.
Our objective is to deal with 3 of the 4 temples. I trust everyone understands why we are only dealing with 3.
Paimon doesn't.
Knights of Favonius, time is against us. The storm is rampant. There's no point in maintaining a defensive position. All right, we need to take initiative and act before the situation escalates.
This is it. One of the deserted temples of the Four Winds. These temples have been left to waste for years now. The people of Mondstad almost never come here. There's a chance there's a monster nest or hilichurl camp inside. Even Stormterror has given up on its own temple. Yes. I also find it hard to accept, but Stormterror was once one of the Four Winds.
Huh?
Wait! Did you just feel that? The wind here. Something's off. Let's go in and take a look. Be careful. The dragon's power is disturbing this area. Is that where the power's coming from? Great, let's smash it. Phew, I'm tired. But at least this way we've helped Jean out. In the past, we were at least able to defend the city and keep it safe. This, of course, is mostly thanks to Jean. But now with Stormterror directly attacking the city itself, the winds change, so too should our tactics. It's what Lisa likes to say. Speaking of which, the Four Winds we were discussing earlier, if you want to learn more about our history, you can ask Lisa. I'm not saying I don't know our history, it's just... I mean, a librarian is supposed to be more knowledgeable than an outrider, right?
You've arrived. Come closer. Can you smell that? Something must have happened in the temple. I imagine there will be slimes, hilichurls, and whatever's giving Stormterror extra power. Oh yes, it is going to be lively in there indeed. As bustling as it may be, no, I can't imagine it will be dangerous at all. It's a pity that the Temple of the Wolf has been disturbed by such an atrocity. Let's head in. No one makes offerings to the Four Winds anymore, yet the old winds never vanish. We need to clear out the temples for the Four Winds.
Is that the thing that Stormterror is using to gain its power?
Seems probable. Let's deal with it. Quite rewarding, no?
We've seized another temple from Stormterror's grasp.
I can take care of the rest here. You go take care of other things while I'm at it.
See you later then, bye-bye.
There's no way hilichurls organized an ambush like this themselves. Not with their limited mental capacity. Thus you were behind this.
Knights of Favonius, always so inefficient.
Agree to disagree, but your involvement in this just made things a whole lot more interesting.
Hey, cutie. You're going to help me out, too? How kind of you. Don't hesitate to come to me if you need anything. Good question. Basically, things other than that which require brawn or brains.
So, what does that leave?
Break it, and we can head home and relax.
Oh, it's one of those consolidated wind things.
The thought of putting my feet up and relaxing has me all
Let's head back to the
Dragon
statue
of the East,
Seven at
Lion
Wind
of the
Drive and
South,
offer it to the
Wolf
gods.
of the North, Falcon of the West. They are the four winds of Mondstad, affiliated with Barbados, the god of Anemo. The Dragon of the East, Stormterror, its real name is Dvalin. Though most in Mondstad seem to have forgotten that in all this Stormterror business. So now you know why Dvalin is only able to channel 3 of the four winds' power. Because it has been consuming itself from the beginning. Because of hatred, I presume.
Hatred?
Hatred for Mondstad. Hatred drove it to become something more powerful than the wind itself. To become Stormterror.
But why would one of the four winds hate the city it was supposed to protect?
As a child of Mondstad, it's something that's really hard to say aloud. Here, take this. It's a very old story from more than a century ago.
Well, you should come with me. Paimon will tell you about the rest later. It's finally done. Well, all that lay, flow, and elemental line stuff Lisa was going on about should hopefully be back to normal. Want to go back and see how the knights are doing? But if you got anything more interesting to do, Paimon can come too. By the way, we obtained another Animalculus in one of the Four Winds temples, right? We might come across more of them in the future, so don't forget to offer them to the statues.
Paimon e o Viajante dão então início à sua jornada de procura pelo irmão que foi capturado e está desaparecido. Eles partem inicialmente ao primeiro país, o país Mondstad, a cidade de Mondstad, conhecida como a Cidade da Liberdade, a cidade regida pelo Arconte Anemo. E Mondstad é uma das 7 grandes cidades que existem em Teyvat, que é o nome do planeta, né? Como se fosse o continente inteiro, o planeta inteiro, daquele mundo onde o viajante foi parar. O nome é Teyvat e Mondstad é como se fosse uma das cidades. Cada cidade ela é regida por um arconte. O arconte é como se fosse um deus, a divindade daquele local, o ser responsável por controlar o poder, o elemento daquela região. Mondstad é regida pelo arconte Anemo. Anemo é um dos elementos daquele mundo. Assim como temos 7 cidades, 7 grandes cidades, nós temos 7 elementos. Além de Anemo, nós temos o gel, nós temos o eletro, nós temos o dendro, cryo, hydro, pyro e eletro. Todos esses são elementos, cada um com um arconte responsável equivalente, e cada arconte rege uma cidade própria. A primeira cidade, cidade Mondstad, regida pelo arconte Anemo, está sendo atacada por um dragão. O viajante, no caminho para a cidade de Mondstad, se depara com um bardo tentando domesticar, tentando domar de alguma forma esse dragão, acalmá-lo, tentando ajudá-lo ali de alguma forma. Porém, quando o viajante se aproxima, o dragão percebe a sua presença e escapa. Assim, continuamos o nosso caminho, a nossa jornada até a cidade de Mondstad. No caminho encontramos a Ember, uma das integrantes dos Cavaleiros de Favônios. Os Cavaleiros de Favônios, que são os Cavaleiros Guardiões daquela cidade, como se fossem os soldados, né, que protegem, que regem a cidade, que ajudam a guardar. Porém, ao chegar em Mondstad, eles se deparam com uma situação terrível. O dragão que passou por eles lá atrás na floresta estava agora atacando a cidade. O dragão soprava os seus ventos rodopiantes, os seus redemoinhos, causando caos e destruição na cidade de Mondstad. Quando o nosso viajante chega e é surpreendido por aquele redemoinho, por aquela movimentação, aquele ataque que estava sendo causado na cidade, ele é arremetido aos ares. Lá no alto, o viajante escuta uma voz que passa algumas instruções para ele. Ele presta atenção naqueles comandos e começa a atacar o dragão, tentando afastá-lo, afugentá-lo, tirá-lo da cidade. Depois de uma pequena batalha, ele sai vencedor e pousa com as suas asas planeando de volta na cidade. Encontra a Ember, chega o Kaia, que é um outro personagem desse contexto. O Kaia informa que a Lisa o estava convidando nós, o viajante, para termos uma conversa com ela. Nós prontamente aceitamos e vamos nos encontrar com ela. Ao chegarmos diante da Jean, ela nos agradece pelo feito, né, de termos ajudado a afugentar o dragão e tudo mais, nos condecora com o título de Cavaleiro Honorário e nos oferece a possibilidade de continuar ajudando a proteger, a guardar aquela cidade. Ela fala sobre a fonte dos 4 ventos, que ela supunha ser a fonte de energia da qual o dragão, o Dvalin, que agora nós conhecemos o nome, o stormterror, está se alimentando, está se nutrindo de poder e de raiva e causando todo aquele caos na cidade. Nós aceitamos a missão e vamos a 3 dos templos. No primeiro templo nós vamos com a Ember, que foi o nosso primeiro personagem de contato com esse jogo. Nós entramos naquele templo, destruímos a fonte de poder, passamos para o próximo, encontramos a Lisa, entramos no templo, destruímos a fonte de poder, vamos para o terceiro templo, encontramos o Kaia, que entra conosco no templo e nos ajuda a destruir aquela fonte de poder naquele terceiro templo. E com isso todo aquele caos, aquela tormenta que estava sobre a cidade de Mondstad, ele é apaziguado. Por um instante a cidade volta a ter uma normalidade, a ter paz, tranquilidade, porque ela não mais estava assombrada pelo dragão. Porém, um pouco antes de sair do domínio com o Kaia, nós somos apresentados a um novo tipo de inimigo, os Fatui. O Diluc aparece atacando violentamente aquele Fatui e impede que o Kaia troque algumas palavras e tente entender o que está acontecendo. Mas tá aqui um primeiro ponto de atenção pra gente na história, que são os Fatui. Os Fatuis vão estar presentes de forma recorrente por toda a história, causando todo tipo de situação que nós, como heróis que somos, vamos ajudar a lidar com os Fatuis também. E eles têm um papel muito importante em toda essa história. E logo depois de lidar com o Fatui, nós saímos do templo, encontramos a Lisa, que nos agradece por termos resolvido, pelo menos parcialmente, temporariamente, toda aquela situação. Então decidimos retornar à cidade de Mondstad. Próximo vídeo.